Welcome to video 20. This one's going to have to be a little short because I'm running a little short on time, but it is something that is very important that you may not be thinking about. It's hot outside, guys. We are supposed to drink a lot of water. At least 8 ounces every hour is like the recommended amount. I'll be honest, I am part camel, I think, because I cannot really survive on less than about a gallon a day and feel decent, I'll be honest. But babies don't get water. Babies get milk, and babies can't regulate their temperature, which means that you are in charge of regulating their temperature. If they are on you, you are radiating heat to keep baby warm. If baby is off you, baby is more likely to get cold unless it is hot outside, and that is what today's topic is all about. It is hot outside. Be careful with your baby. This happened to no fault of anyone's because you don't think about it on a daily basis. We had our baby outside with us. We were in the shade because we don't put baby in the direct sun because baby's skin is fragile, but we were in the shade and the baby was on us. And we noticed that when we got home, after being outside of a building for about 10 minutes, that she was just kind of super lethargic and everything. And I was like, okay, there's something wrong here. So turns out our baby was dehydrated and was overheated. Now, you're thinking 10 minutes. That's not a lot. Now, yeah, that's not a lot, except when it's like 97 degrees outside and you are on another human being who is hot and sweating. And so you, who cannot regulate your cooling of temperature, are also on this person, hot and sweating and surrounded by hot air and just general heat. It was not a fun time. It was not scary. So I'm not painting you this picture of like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It was just worrisome. And we called people, we Googled things, we checked with family members, we did all the things that new parents do for the resources. But the reality is that she did get overheated and she was dehydrated. She cluster fed like crazy, but we had diarrhea. That's apparently a thing that happens when babies get overheated and dehydrated. They get diarrhea. Well, they can have a little bit. That's baby stuff. It can happen. But they can't have it continuous because, again, there's no way to do it. You can't just be like, hey, baby, here's a Powerade. Good luck out there. That's not how it works. So you have to be careful with that. And on top of having baby diarrhea, you're constantly cleaning them because they are having diarrhea. So you're going through diapers like crazy and they're feeding like crazy. You've got fans on them. You're doing your best to keep the baby cool. You're taking their temperature every half hour just to be safe. But you gave the baby diaper rash, unfortunately, because you're constantly cleaning them, constantly. And now you have another thing. The point is that don't have your baby outside when it's super hot. I know I'll get some flack for that because they're like, I took my baby to the beach and it was 237 degrees outside and my baby was playing in the lava sand and my baby was fine. Your baby's just a baby. Look, every baby's different. I'm not here to tell you this is a medical fact that you should be aware of. I just want you to know that it's something that you should be aware of to take caution and precaution against because nobody wants to have this to their kid. Like I said, it was certainly not planned. We certainly didn't do it on purpose. We stood outside for 10 minutes, had a conversation. We kind of looked down and we were like, she's looking a little flush. So let's go ahead. We're going to leave, guys. Thanks. 10 minutes. It's not that long. Again, right outside a building. So there was kind of like the AC blowing out the door, but in the shade and it's just hot. Do yourself a favor. Always keep an eye on your baby. If they're outside, check on them every 5 minutes. Even if they're just asleep, if they're in the stroller, if that baby does not have AC, does not have a hell of a fan, and is not generally looking not flushed, probably just need to move your baby into a better place because dehydration sucks when you're an adult, and it sucks even more when you're a kid or a baby and you can't do much about it. The diaper rash, there's plenty of stuff out there, guys. Trust me, we went to the aisle to look through all the millions of options that we had, and there are a lot. Find what works for you. But the reality is that diaper rashes do exist, and you're going to have to do your best for it. Changing the diapers, but again, the big thing here was just this happened to us, and I want to make sure all new dads and dads-to-be know, oh, I didn't think about that, because I mean, if I'm outside and I've got a little sweat going, but I'm not doing anything crazy, just put the fan the baby a little bit. Nope. Gentlemen, take a closer look. Just watch out for your baby. Again, that's kind of more of like a serious topic, but it is something that I felt like everyone should be aware of. As always, though, love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other, take a million photos and videos of your baby, love your baby, be an absolute fool for your baby, because your baby will always look back and think, man, my dad loved me. They were the best. Have a great day, guys.